love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up.
Northeast 360. Out having some fun. We're on our 16th hike with these new Targhee 4 boots. As you can see, we're in about 3 inches of snow. Good cloud cover. About 29 degrees out. And in a beautiful, beautiful area. So, this is my review so far on the Targhees 4's from Keen Boots. Brief history. My preferred hiking boot is the Targhee 3. Super lightweight. Good grip. Decent construction, but they have serious issues with delamination through long-term use. So I hike three times a week, do all different conditions: freezing, cold, snow, mud, rain, all of it. And the Targhees feel great on your feet. They stay, pretty water resistant until that delamination happens. So the Targhee 4's, which are on my feet right now, have a new type of construction. And that construction is it is injected molded the whole sole to the boot so that it shouldn't have any delaminations. So far, they have been through wet weather, salt, which is usually a killer of most boots up here in the Northeast. Salt and or any kind of melt, whether it's pure calcium, vice versa. Now, the Targhee 3's, they just won't make it through hiking in the winter. As soon as they get wet, the seams start to open up and delamination happens. Also, I'm an incredibly big guy. So boots, shoes tend to not last as long if they're worn a lot. And, for 30 days now, I've been wearing these Targhee 4's, hiking a minimum of 3 times a week, 2 miles in pretty decently rough conditions. And to my surprise, I got a balaclava on. It's cold. We're gonna do 2 miles through the woods on bike trails and stuff. So hills, dips, all of it. And it's also freezing. If I have gloves on, I am cold. Got the pup here. He's doing his little hunt around. We're rehabbing from me having a fractured leg. And recently, falling on ice. Which brings me to my first issue, and so far, only real issue with the Targhee 4's. They have zero grip on ice or anything super slick. It's probably due to the construction of their heel now and their soles and the material that it's made out of. Now, they are super durable so far. I can also tell it's a much denser material that they use on the shoes. Total plus. Does make them a hair heavier. So if you're an ultra hiker and doing ultra running, I guess you would, or off-road running, whatever. You'd want to take that into consideration. But they're non-slip. That is the only reason why, after this many months, I can't give it a perfect 10. I'm going to give it, right now, let's give it a true number of an 8.5, okay? Because it's only been a month, and we don't know if there will be some sort of delamination. Most likely will not come from the soles, but the leather itself. Just from the conditions, if nothing happens, they last for the full 6 months, 0 issues, I will make a video of it. I know the video starts in winter, but right now we are in July on a beautiful beach, and I wanted to do an unboxing because I preemptively bought another pair of Keen Targhee 4's, because normally by now my boots are pretty much ruined. And to show you, these are the same boots that I was walking in the video. You can see some of the scrapes, scuff marks, but there is no delamination. None. We are now 7 months in, and is there damage? Sure. We got a little frailing of the leather. Our soles are great. This is 7 months. Normally by now, my Targhee 3s are completely destroyed. And these shoes have held up pretty excellent.
I am upgrading this to a 9.5 due to its durability. Also, it can't be 100% because of the slip resistance and a little bit of fraying.
Do not change that. The only wear that I am getting, or unusual wear I should say that I'm getting, is on the, I don't know what they call it, probably a cinch strap. The wear on that is getting pretty decent. If I could make a recommendation to this company, it would be to throw a Kevlar strap in here. I know Kevlar costs quite a bit, but I think to their company, it would be worth everything. Like I said, I've taken it in all different conditions. Down here, I've been on the beach in them. Like, they're rock solid shoes still at 7 months. No weird compression of the soles. But I did pick up another set because I felt when I originally did this video back 7 months ago that I did not give you your money's worth. So I have waited, and I am now gonna unbox a brand new pair of Keen Targhee 4. So nothing special. The box is, you know, like every other box. Green box lid, flips open, a little bit of paper. Now, these are a fresh set of these. Same color, same wear, you know, same everything. Whoop. Also is there. But I have noticed a few things. They have already made an improvement on this very strap that I've been talking about. I guess maybe it just keeps going back and forth. It frays this strap out. I still think it should be Kevlar, but the construction of the boot is still quite nice from what I can see. It is still the same injection molded bottom. The tread, now I have not worn these yet, the tread actually feels a little softer, which makes me worried. I mean, this is pretty stout, these lugs. These are a little softer, so maybe somebody has already reported on that. I love that they now put all the plastics are recycled plastics in these shoes. And the quality of the shoe is leaps and bounds from their original Targhee shoe franchise. I'm gonna wait until these are toast before I start running these. I may work out on them, I don't know. One other thing I want to add to my workout and how I run my shoes. I've got a little knee displacement, so I run these. They're a wedge system. Big guys tend to fold over and screw up their shoes. I've been running these for years, right? Just to correct my knees. And these are fantastic. I will leave links. They're made by a German company. Pretty fantastic. And thank you, Bear Independent, because he turned me on to Covert Threads. Made in the USA socks. These are the Rock-Infiltrators. I am currently wearing Rock-Infiltrators because I'm going to throw on my shoes and go for a hike on this beach. Best socks I've ever worn in my life. I don't know if I'd buy black again. I bought black because, you know, it works with uniforms and everything else, but I think my next set will probably be Ranger green or tan, just so you don't have these massive black socks when you're wearing shorts. But they're awesome, super durable. They've got some excellent qualities for moisture reduction and everything else. They have some silver lining in them, smart silver socks. QR code is right there, but I will link, I'll put a link for it. They do have other socks they call ice, cold weather socks, fire, summer, PTing, like something that you want to be hiking, running and stuff. But I will say your PT socks definitely want to be the Rock-Infiltrators. If you're a hiker, you're doing trails, you're doing stuff like that, get these socks. They're expensive. I bought a 4-pack of them. I think it was like 45 bucks because they had a discount code. Fantastic. They also have they're not really a compression sock, but they have light compression in them. So when you're on those deep inclines, you're carrying a backpack or anything like that, they're fantastic. Get a pair. So back to the video. We'll end in winter, but just so you know, it is not winter here right now. And we'll upgrade that number. But the only two issues I have, slip resistance is really poor, and the material being a little harder on your feet. There's not a lot of squishiness to these shoes, but for me that's a benefit. That's why it's really that 1.5 points, and that would be erased in 6 months if there's zero delamination. So I'm gonna get to it and try and get a little speed here so so I can warm up. And this is Christian from Northeast 360, a review of the new Keen Targhee 4 boots. 30 days, 16 trail hikes, no problems. Buy them. They're expensive, but buy them. Get after it. This is Christian from Northeast 360. Keep moving forward.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back.